How many know he's your everything? Then think about where he brought you from. Throw your head back and sing with joyful noise. Tell him you are my light that shines in the midst of darkness. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Barrino paused therapy while filming The Color Purple. She said she needed to tap into the past trauma to reach the depths of the abused Celie. She said she's grateful and thanks God for Celie because she continued the healing for me. She's a big advocate of therapy, and she says she's been going for years. But she said that in order to truly tap into the pain of the lead character who endured sexual and domestic abuse since childhood. Her therapist kept asking her, "Are you sure?" And she said she was positive, but she will go back to therapy. She said she needed to go back and step into Celie's shoes while digging up some of my things, adding it in with Celie's. Barrino became famous 2 decades ago as the winner of American Idol, and she has talked extensively, and it was also portrayed in the Lifetime movie about her, the abuse she suffered in her life, and that she also considered taking her own life. She also played the role of Celie in 2007 in the musical version of The Color Purple on Broadway. She says she's wiser now and older and in a different place. And I don't think I gave Celie time when I was younger and played it. I didn't give her what I mean by time is I didn't give it any thought to dig deeper and figure things out about her. While she paused therapy, she also had the support of her family members. She also talked to her mother about her grandmother's family on her maternal and paternal side. And she also says she's been able to forgive her abusers for her peace and for her freedom. And also, in an interview with Variety, Fantasia said it was important for her to film a scene in which Celie husband's mister hits her instead of using a double. It's a way that she confronted her own past trauma. I could let go of every man that ever put his hands on me, Barrino said, adding, I freed myself from that. And this is most definitely something that needs to be addressed in the African American community. So many issues surrounding mental health. And there's so many people that you run across who deflect their pain and misery on you. And you could tell it by the comments that they make in church and the comments they make in day-to-day conversations with them at work. And that they're not dealing with the past trauma of their childhood, their marriage, and so forth. And also, racism has also caused a psychological stress. African American adults are 20% more likely to report serious psychological distress than Caucasians. Schizophrenia is also common among African Americans, but they're less often diagnosed with mood disorders compared to Caucasians. There's a lot of stigma with mental health and mental awareness. And it's also a lack of access to appropriate and culturally responsive mental health care. Prejudice and racism inherent in the daily environment of Black individuals and historical trauma enacted on the medical community by the medical professionals. We must continue to bring awareness to the use of stigmatizing language around 16% or 4.8 million of Black or African American people reported mental illness, and 22.4%, which is about 1.1 million, reported a serious mental illness. But I'm personally grateful that I had the opportunity on several occasions to attend therapy to deal with abuse and many trauma, the impact of racism and being overlooked in spite of my talent and credentials, and the past hurts of being the only African American in gifted classes and high school classes, and then being shunned by my own community because I was a gifted student, and that it wasn't necessarily cool to be smart. And also the fat shaming as a child. And there's so many things that people deal with and that impact our mental health